Hello guys! Do you ever have those things that are like, not the most important things ever, but they just slightly irk you in a way that's just really obnoxious? Well, here's a list of things that do that for me. Sometimes I'm in class, and it'll be a lecture hall. So you know what happens in lecture halls? You sit there, you pay attention, you take your notes. But then there's always that person that's like, oh, the teacher said something, I'm going to raise my hand and put my input on that. Now I understand doing that for every once in a while, every couple of things. Like, sometimes that can be interesting and I'll be like, oh, that's cool, and then we'll move on. But when you do that for every single thing, and you go on tangents, I hate that. Just stop. Just let us listen to the lecturer and move on and possibly get out of class early. Another thing is, I love my roommates. My roommates are really fun, they're pretty great, but sometimes they do small things that bug me. And one of them includes, they don't put the toilet paper on the toilet paper roll. They'll when they need a new roll of toilet paper, they'll leave the empty roll on the thing and then just put a new roll on the counter and won't replace it. It takes 2 seconds to replace the thing, but they just don't do it for whatever reason, and it's not that big of a deal. Another thing is someone that can't take a joke. So I had this friend, he discovered this really awesome prank that I'm really excited about. If someone has an iPhone and they have Siri on it, you can change their Facebook status without unlocking their phone. You just go, Siri, change my Facebook status, and then you update it. So he told us this to me and a couple of my friends, and we were so excited about this. So he walked away, and of course, what did the three of us do? We changed his Facebook status. Although, I should mention that I was actually not the one that changed his Facebook status, I was the one that liked it. And he came back and freaked out that we did it and thought we were super immature. And I was like, if you're going to make a joke or a prank and you can't accept the fact that someone else is going to do that to you, then don't make that joke or that prank. My room is we don't have the thickest walls ever, and my room is right next to the parking lot, which is really nice and really convenient for when I want to drive home. But when it's 6:30 a.m. and when the campus people decide that's the greatest time to take out the trash, clean the sidewalks, or do anything that has a loud beeping noise or makes loud thumping noises, that causes a problem, because when you get closer to your waking up time, it's easier for you to wake up suddenly. So I'll wake up at 6:30 in the morning and hear all this beeping noises from all the cars and trucks that are cleaning everything up. And then I look at my clock and it goes, oh, it's 6:30. You're gonna be up in like an hour, so I'm not gonna let you fall back asleep. That's another thing. Whenever I wake up like 5 minutes before my alarm, that's just the worst, because you're like, there's no point in going back to sleep at this point. There's a bunch of other little things that irk me the wrong way, and I could probably talk about them later, but for some reason I can't think of them right now. So, what irks you guys? What are the little things that just make you go, eh? Leave them in the comments below. Like this video if you did like it. That was weird phrasing. Subscribe if you like my videos. If not, then just don't watch my videos anymore. Bye. I'm weird.